How you doing, chat? Everybody good today? I hope you are. I honestly hope you're. Mika, hey, how are you? Good morning, or good afternoon, rather. It's good. It is afternoon. What? Work. Little slow this morning. Been a busy one, but I'm glad to be here with you all today. And how you doing? You are writing with the Tea Monster. I am, as you can see, I am catless because the cat is refusing to play ball, even though this is his time to shine. He does not want to have anything to do with the stream. That's his loss. That's his loss. Evening, Noob. Good to see you out there. Hope you are doing well. Yeah, it's been a busy morning, but I got some good news for everybody. Well, it's good news for me, but I don't mind sharing the good news with you all. I am in line for getting my first shot, so I am happy as Larry. I mean, woo, don't want to do that. Hold on. No, I don't want to do that. Print layout. Print layout. That's what I want to do. Uh-oh. I think I foobarred this thing. No, I didn't. All right, first I got to figure out what... or did it... no, that doesn't help. Let me just see here real quick. But yeah, I'm in line for my first shot. I'm going to be House Moderna, and it is going to be soon, as in Friday. Friday, I will be going in to get a shot. Yo, Electric, how are you? That's, well, I mean, Noob, yeah, but here's the beautiful thing, Noob. You're essential personnel. I am not. I cannot, nor do I expect to be. I have never considered myself to be essential personnel. I would love to think of myself as somebody that is important, and that I could get stuff done. But I'm not so important that I need to get myself vaccinated straight away. So yes, you are essential personnel, sir. Do not sell yourself short by any stretch of the imagination. And good afternoon, Steampunk Rick. Good to see you in chat. All right, let me just there we go. Okay, I think I fixed it. So I'm feeling ambitious today. I'm feeling very ambitious today. I'm going to try to get some stuff done, lickety split and all that. I'm gonna see if I can't get two things, at least one project underway, get another one done. But it's going to be the new quick take, which if it doesn't drop on Tuesday, it will drop Wednesday. The time that I would have taken to do a quick take, yeah, the time that time would have been yesterday. But my wife and I really wanted to get back into Outriders, and we did. And we were... Now, this is interesting. Ah, okay. I see what they did there. Well done, Ritual Motion. Well done. Well done. Yep. Oh, now you want to come up here. Did you want to come up here? Because remember, it's a writing stream, which means you have to either stay in this area, or you get in the curl, and then I'll put the camera on you in the curl. So you decide. He's thinking about it, chat. He's thinking about it. I would agree, Mika. I would agree. Are you coming up here? There you go. There you go. That foot. All right. All right. Go ahead and curl up. There's plenty of room for you here. Don't even, cat. There's plenty of room for you right here. There you go. How you doing there, Dr. Kelly? Good to see you. Good to see you, Dr. Kelly. Now, one thing I did want to point out real quick before we jump into the stuff today. Really? Read a tweet thread complaining about the Outriders writing. Wow, I would think that was that is one of the more stronger aspects of it. To be honest with you, I think the storytelling of it is quite strong, and I'm going to say so. Patreon. Let's see. Yep, there she goes. Okay. I want to throw something out to everybody here. It is the way you're gonna hear me talk about it today. You're definitely gonna hear me talk about it today, Rick. So this is a good time. If you've been curious about it, you're gonna hear some stuff about it today. But first things first, I do need to give a quick shout out to my wife, who is currently, speaking of literature and reading and all that, she is actually starting up on her Patreon. She is starting up with her Patreon a reading of Alice in Wonderland, and the first episode is free. So if you want to check that out, feel free. Also, as it is April, I finally did this, which I'm pretty happy about. I resubbed. I resubbed on the proper tier for Nightbot. So now we're all good. All right. So let me see. What have I got here that I'm looking at? Okay. Just checking out, making sure the stream is solid, making sure everything is working properly. That's good. So now, solid. Whoa, making sure everything is working properly. And I've got audio, so you've got that. But anyway, I'm not lurking in my own stream. Don't be fooled. I just wanted to be able to say that. But yeah, I'm excited that I've got my first vaccine shot set up for Friday. I'm actually looking forward to that. So let's get started on this review, shall we? Let's go ahead. All right, now, Benedict. Try to corral you over here if this is where you want to. What kind of line is these people need their gods? I mean, I really like that line. It drives home Seth's mindset. We're not gods, we just soak more bullets. Yeah, and we heal by murder. Is that what they're complaining about? Do you know which flavor you are getting? What? Wait, did I miss something? What flavor is that? Oh, which flavor? Yes. Oh, got it. Yeah, I'm House Moderna. I'm House Moderna. My wife is House Pfizer. So I'm getting Moderna. I'm getting the double shot from Moderna, and I'm going down to Richmond for it. So I'll have House Pfizer. That was some of the complaints in the Twitter thread. that's a weird line to get bent out of shape over. With some of the other stuff that I've heard in video games, that's the line. That's the hill you want to die on. I mean, okay, but I disagree. I think no. All right, so I need to do a little bit of research on People Can Fly. Is this their first game or not? So. Okay, People Can Fly. Okay. Polish video game based in Warsaw. Studio was founded in February 2002, so they've been around for a while. Painkiller. Interesting. Epic Games bought People Can Fly. The astronauts People Can Fly was rebranded Epic Games Poland 2013. The studio spun off under its former name in 2015 under the lead of Chief Executive Officer Sebastian Wachowski. As of June 2019, People Can Fly has 200 people in 6 studios. Most recent game is Outriders. Interesting. History. So it became an independent company again after Epic bought it out. Interesting. Really interesting. Following the split, while the exact details of the split were not made public, described it as a real management buyout. The company retained the rights to the Bulletstorm franchise and revealed none made with using Unreal Engine 4. Continue working with Epic Games for their projects Fortnite and Sphinx. Okay. Gears of War Judgment. All right, let's get to Outriders. So the developers are People Can Fly. The publisher is Square Enix. Okay, Square Enix. Is it Enix or Enix? I'm trying to remember if it's Square. I think it's Square Enix. Now, hang on a minute. I could have swore. Give me a minute here. Video games. List of Square Enix video games. Did I get that wrong? I could have swore Square Enix was behind it. Just fast forward a bit to 2000. This is 2007. So 2013? I think it was 2013, if I remember correctly. I could be wrong. Am I wrong? Kingdom Hearts. Okay, so they did Kingdom Hearts. Got it. I mean, I can always switch it, but I really want it. Have I been kidding myself all this time? Then who am I thinking of? All right, hang on. There's another way I can figure this out. There's some complaints. My brother says, yeah, it's awful, but entertaining awful. What? Outriders? Really? Is that what they're saying? Publisher was Square Enix. Okay. Let's see. This was 2013. Yeah. Okay. You mean when you say cliches, Mika? Do you mean the cliches in the game Outriders? Is he playing, or are you talking about something entirely different? I'm just trying to figure out where you are. I didn't realize your brother was also into. He was also into gaming. Is this something both of you have been in for quite some time? Yeah, I know. I know. Oh, that's very cool, Mika. That's very cool. We asked Sunny if she was interested in playing the game or not. She's kind of on the fence. She's watching us play right now. She's very deep into Genshin Impact. So, yeah. I don't know if she wants to game with us on this or not, but we've been having fun with it. Pip and I've been having a good time with it. Yeah, I mean that's the thing, Cyber. Well, you're gonna see this and if you watch the video, you'll hear it in my review. I'm still kind of on the fence about some of the things that they do control wise. I'm not a big fan of the way the control is set up. It doesn't feel as elegant or as smooth as say Ghost of Tsushima or The Last of Us or Destiny. Now, granted, I try to keep away from the Destiny comparison because I'm familiar with Destiny. I've been playing Destiny for years, but so I'm comparing to other games like Ghost and Last of Us and even BioShock and the Tomb Raider games, and it just feels like it could be better. It could be better. Hey, how you doing there, Spence? Oh, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool, Mika. Oh no, tropes are great, and we work with tropes all the time. As writers, you work with tropes all the time, but the thing is making them unique, making them original, and that's hard to do. That's very hard to do. But if you have an idea of what you're doing, and you know what direction you want to go, it's real easy to tap into what is a very common trope by making it your own. Oh, you finished the job. Well done, Cyber. Well done. Can I get some hype in chat? Because I'm sorry, not Cyber. Spence just finished up a big job, so I think some hype is in order. I meant Spence. Yeah, I meant Spence. Sad thing about the delay is that I can't do anything about the delay once my words get out. I can't do anything about the delay. See, they Inox. Our conclusion as far as that Pyro does best when helped by someone that draws fire. Let's see. Pip is a, as you know, Mika, Pip is a Devastator. I'm a Technomancer, and we're finding that that's a pretty decent combo. We've been getting pretty good. Our biggest enemy so far, is in fact the servers. We've been having a real tough time with the servers. Last night, for example, I can't remember how long you stayed, Mika, but I raged last night, and it's true, Kozman. It really is true. It really is true. We were running on. We had scaled back to World Tier 2, and then we scaled up to World Tier 4, and we had run a couple of side quests. Everything was great. We had literally over 3 hours of play that was rock solid. So we said, do we want to dare try and going to, because we were getting our asses handed to us at World Tier 4. And after we leveled up a bit, got some good gear, I said, do you think we should go with World Tier 4? And she said, let's give it a shot. And we were on a mission. We were on a story mission for World Tier 4. And I got kicked twice. And then the third go round, we were almost past the challenge point, and we were going to move on in the mission. There were like 5 guys on this side of me. Pip was taking care of the left flank. I was taking care of the right flank. I popped off 4 snipers, and I said, okay, we're down to 1. And just as I was trying to beat on him, I got kicked. And that's when I raged. I started to rage. So then we scaled it back to Tier 3, and when we did the mission without a problem. So I'm not sure what's going on with the servers, but man, they really need to get the servers under control. I'm sorry to say that, but it is what it is. I just feel like I just feel like that they have to do better. They have to do better than that. Bar for looter shooter is currently so low that the game missed a chance to be good enough. I don't think the bar for looter shooter is that low. I honestly think that people demand top performance from their games. I really do believe that, and I also believe that while people demand the most out of their games, at the same time, I feel like there are so many people that are determined to get stuff out quickly. They are not considering, it just seems to happen. It just seems to happen a lot. And I'll go you one better, Crossman. I believe that with all the problems that Destiny had at the launch of Beyond Light, they got over it. They got over it pretty quickly. That first night was rough, and the second day was a little rough around the edges, but they sorted it out. They did sort it out, and I give them a lot of credit for that. I just feel like how do you not prepare for something like this? I mean, that's the thing. How do you not prepare for something like this? There's really no excuse. And I'm disappointed, but at the same time, I'm still enjoying it. And I think it is. I think it's definitely a game worth playing. It's definitely a game worth playing. And I'm having a good time with it, especially with the wife. But I one thing I will say about the way they're handling the issue is they are definitely communicating. They're definitely communicating with everybody. They're communicating with the community. They're letting people know, look, we're doing what we can to fix this. We've disabled crossplay, but I don't mind saying it's a step up from Cyberpunk 2077. Huge step up. But it's funny because I remember hearing some people say, "Oh, this is going to be a Destiny killer." It's not a Destiny killer. It's comparing apples to oranges. Destiny is a very different kind of game compared to compared to what I've seen here. It's a very different game. Very different game. And my heart will always belong to Destiny. My heart will always belong to Destiny. But I mean, I will say this. Well, I won't give it away. I won't give it away. I'll go on ahead and I'll continue on. I'll continue on typing. Let's see. was 31 years. I just want to make sure of that. 31 years later. now set loose. Not lose, loose. You, one of the last Outriders. Remnants. When writing, one of the things you want to make sure you try to avoid is the repetition of words. Like now set. If you want to take a look at that quick, here's what it was. Now set loose on the last remnants of the human race. You, one of the last Outriders, set out to find out if there's any hope for humanity. Right. So obviously that's a little much. So I got 2 sets. I got 2 lasts. So instead, set loose, I'm going to say now within the last remnants of the human race, you, one of the last Outriders. So, and usually last remnants. Well, if you're standing within the remnants of something, that's usually the last bits of it. So we can actually take last out. Now within the remnants of the human race, you, one of the last Outriders, set out to find out. Yeah, set out to find out. So I had sets, I had last, now I've got out. Set out to find if there is any hope for humanity. Any hope left for humanity, as well as figure out these newfound powers of yours. That's a pretty decent start. So already, I've gotta be a little cautious as to how long I go with this. So this is about 500 words, right? But when I did my last script, my last when I did my last quick take, it was on. Give me a second and I'll find out. I don't know if I even have it in here. I did it on I did my essay on the Snyder Cut. I did one on the Snyder Cut, and the quick take on the Snyder Cut was 642 words. 642 words for the quick take tea break on the Snyder Cut of Justice League, and that was just under 700 words, and now I'm just under 500 words. So that means I have 200 words left. There's probably going to be some fine tuning here. And so I'm going to go on ahead but the thing, I'm going to obviously do some editing. I don't know if I'll do some edit on streams because I want to get it out. I want to get the script done. Then I'm going to go and work on edits and stuff probably off stream. But if you have any questions about what I'm doing here, just by all means holler. But I'm going to probably do some fine tuning while I'm on stream. I'm going to do some reshuffling. But the important thing that I want to do is get the draft done. But I'm already looking and seeing, okay, if I'm at 450 now and my aim is between 500 to 1,000 words, I've already got too much stuff here. But I can always fine tune it. But don't anybody feel shy when I'm working here. I'm doing writing streams primarily not only for accountability issues, but also because I want to turn the writing experience, at least for me, into something a little less solitary. That's the word I'm looking for. Solitary. Yeah. It's awful being a writer and talking and not knowing what word I want to use. It's really odd. And hydrate. Always hydrate. Let's see. Nope, hey, I totally get that. I totally get that too. Got to do what you got to do, right? Didn't even know I was following this. All right. Let's see. How are the pickups in the new book going there, Veronica? Good to see you, by the way. Good to see you. Yeah. It's one of the reasons why I tell authors all the time, if you really want to know how your work is standing, you really want to that's rough on the microphone when you got the allergies. I'm sorry to hear that, but I've been in that situation too, Veronica, where I've been doing an audiobook and I just go, yeah. For my own sake, though, I know that right before we publish anything, or before we do anything that we self-publish, we try to record the book first. That way, we catch things like, "Wow, I just said, inexorably," for example. I just said inexorably 3 times in one sentence. That's ridiculous. Did I happen to mention it's ridiculous? And it feels kind of ridiculous. So yeah, I totally get that. How did Twitch error on you? Oh, did the Cyber did the player just kind of glitch out? Sometimes that can happen. Sometimes that can happen. Yeah, sometimes that happens. So before I get into what I like about this game, let me focus on a couple of things that are not so stellar in this space opera adventure. See what I did there? Well, I've only just returned. I feel like with games I've been delving into, I'm able to judge the controls offered for my console of choice. In other news, Nick and I are looking for a new cover artist, as ours is no longer accepting new work. Dr. Kelly, have you reached out to my wife? Not to my wife for doing work, but have you reached out to my wife for recommendations? We have a cover artist who has helped us out with our recent covers, and she does, in my opinion, absolutely stellar work. So I'm laughing because Ritual Motion, the sweet people behind these gloves, they just they have a new blog post of why video game movies suck, and they kind of focused on the World of Warcraft movie, which was pretty terrible. But I put up the argument that the new Tomb Raider with Alicia Vikander really wasn't bad. I wish they had trusted the original storyline of Tomb Raider to begin with, but I honestly didn't think it was bad. I genuinely enjoyed Alicia Vikander as Lara Croft. I thought she was phenomenal. But I did say this. I said the new Tomb Raider wasn't bad. The Assassin's Creed movie, however, and Ritual Motion responded with, "There are some movies we don't need to remember." And I went, and then I replied to the reply, "When the Fassbender can't save your film, you done screwed the pooch." Because, man, I remember going in with very high hopes, because I'm like, Michael Fassbender in Assassin's Creed? Okay, sure. And it was me, Nick, and Brandon, and we, the three of us went, and we were just like, I kept looking at Brandon, and Brandon was just like, he was like, "What am I watching?" Hey, Kylie Madison, the Kylie Madison, thank you very much for the follow. Do appreciate it. Welcome to the Morning Monsters in the afternoon. You are writing with the T Monster, and I'm currently putting together a script for my brand new, well, I shouldn't say brand new, but my rebooted YouTube channel. And the one and only. Well, there you go, Kylie. That's the way to do it. And thank you again for the follow. But yeah, I got a YouTube channel, and I do a series of. I'm only a month into it, but I'm really enjoying it. I'm enjoying the process. But it's basically deep dives and quick takes. That's the way to describe it. Deep dives and quick takes. I've got 2 quick takes. I've got 2 deep dives, 3 quick takes, and that's how it's going to go. I'm going to do a deep dive, then I'm going to do like 3 quick takes, then another deep dive, and then 3 more quick takes, and we'll just see how it goes. I am not intending to be the next Markiplier. I wouldn't say no to his numbers, but I'm not intending to be the next Markiplier. He's been at it for 9 years. I mean, and the reason why he's been at it for 9 years is because he's got the heart. And that's why I stream. That's why I'm putting together these videos, because I'm really enjoying it. It's a terrific outlet for me, so I'm trying to hang on to that as well. And this current script is for a quick take that I'm doing on Outriders. This is my first impressions of the game. And I'm at 806 words. I'm gonna keep that in there though. If you can't read it, here's what I said. Then there's the issue of accessibility. As you may know, my Twitch stream is home of Blind Leads the Blind, a special gaming experience where I Sherpa Steve the Blind Gamer Sailor through Bungie's own space opera, Destiny. I'm a big believer in accessibility and gaming for all, which is why I can say without hesitation that the accessibility in Outriders is crap. The quick guide that takes you from where you need to go to your destination is handy, but it is hardly compensation for other aspects of the game. No better options for typeface size, which even for me who can game without glasses offers a challenge. No real options for color blindness or contrast. And with limited remapping for console controllers, Outriders is something of an exclusive game in the respects of accessibility. That is a shame. I'm going to have to trim and cut some stuff, but I'm telling you right now, that's staying and that's going to go in the video. I totally blame Steve the Blind Gamer Sailor for this. He has really opened, pardon the pun, but he has opened my eyes to accessibility in gaming. And that is a hill that I will die on with Steve. Without question. There are in Destiny, but I don't know about I'll have to look. I don't. In fact, you know what? That may not be a bad idea. Let me go on ahead and fire it up. Because if there are accessibility options, they're very limited. There was no high contrast. I remember Steve mentioning there was no high contrast options in Destiny. Sorry, in Outriders, which he was kind of disappointed in. But I will look at that right now. Let's take a look. The text was an option. The text is very limited in the options. Oh yeah, you have it turned on. You're my guardian angel back there, are you, Mika? You're my guardian angel. Love it. Thank you, Mika. All right. But I have, I can honestly say I have become an advocate for this, and that was actually just as a side note. It was for that charity that Steve first told me about, which was it was oh shoot, I'm blanking on the charity now. But it was Able Gamers. High contrast subtitles because I'm hard of hearing, mofo. Okay, well, I'm actually going to look at it right now. Wouldn't hurt if I got some of that, and if I can get some of the footage as well, that wouldn't hurt. I do like the score. I don't mind saying that. I do like the score. One of the things I'm trying to figure out, though, is there a ring around the planet Enoch? Because I don't remember seeing one in any of the gameplay. And if there's a ring around the planet, there's going to be points on the planet where you will see the ring going across the horizon. Okay. Let's see. All right, so we got accessibility. Large fonts, there's a high contrast mode. Let's see the color blindness mode. All right, so it's basically It's basically the big three. There's a high contrast mode and a large font mode. Okay. Let me just see what this is like. Let me just, I'm just going to pop in. It does offer, okay, so I have to fix that. Should probably also mention to Steve. Let me just see something here. Yeah. I just want to see. Okay, so I'm looking at this. I then go to options. Wow. It's in menus only. The high contrast is in menus only. I am standing here. There is no... Wow. Wow, game. That sucks balls. That sucks hard balls right there. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of... I'm not a big fan of the shaky cam either in the... I mentioned that earlier. Yeah. Another thing that really rips me out of it, that I really don't like, is the Mika, that's a no-brainer right there. That is an absolute no-brainer right there. I mean, you know, you could say, okay, well, The Last of Us came out in 2000, you know, in 2020. There's very little you can do between 2020 and 2021. But there are some basics that, at least according to Steve, I turned to Steve and said, tell me some other things that were missing. And that's kind of redonkulous. And the large fonts, let me just see real quick. I think the large fonts, they said something like, that's what? The large fonts are probably 2 points higher. Oh, that's ridiculous. Shame on you. No, that's inexcusable. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can't capture that video and send that clip. So start here. This is clever. I've never used this before. Okay, so the upload limit will exceed by 3 minutes 55 seconds. Okay, so I need. All right, so I want to keep this bit. All right, so that's going to be the end point. The upload limit will be exceeded by wow. By a minute. Okay, so apparently I can't do that. Yeah, that's not large. No, it's not large by any stretch of the imagination. Okay, so let me just. Did it take me out of the game? I think it took me out of the game. Okay. I can also do this. I can go to save video clip. There you go. Oh, I could also do this. I could also do this. Do this as a backup. Let's see. Bear with me, everybody. I'm doing this. This is all like research. Boy, what is this? Ah, okay. check something here. Okay. Ah. Okay. All right. But I mean, I guess the point I'm getting at is you all know how sensitive I am about this because of Steve. So that's a hill I don't mind dying on. I just want to make sure I get it right. Okay, so let me just see here. All right, how about this? Oh. Oh no, I can actually there you go. There we go. All right. It's uploading and I'm going to go on ahead and I've already saved the video clip, so I don't have to worry about it. All right. All right. I have to wait and see what happens with the monitor. Oh, darn it. Consarn it all. Did it just bork? It just borked. Damn it. Don't you hate it when you do something, chat, and you get the rhythm of what you're supposed to be doing wrong? Ah, no. Okay. It managed to unbork itself, so that's good. Okay. So let me go back to this. So let's see. This game simmer. It's my mom. My mom and dad are saying something. Oh. My mom and I are kind of talking. Or my mom and my wife are now talking out of turn with each other. Okay. Controller remapping, which we mentioned. Let's see. Okay. So, first off, Mika, thank you very much. I really appreciate your help with this. Then there's the issue of accessibility. As you may know, my Twitch stream is home Blind Leads the Blind, special gaming experience by Sherpa Steve the Blind Gamer Sailor through Bungie's own space opera Destiny. Now, I'm a big believer in accessibility in gaming for all, which is why I can say without hesitation that accessibility in Outlanders is crap, and Outriders is crap. The quick guide that takes you from where you need to go to your destination is handy, but it's hardly compensation for how the game barely skirts the basics of accessibility. No better options for typeface size, which even for me, who can game without glasses, offers a challenge. No real option for contrast, no proper aim assist, and limited remapping for console controllers is just the start of a long list of shortcomings. Outriders is something of an exclusive game in the respects of accessibility. That's a shame. I don't remember there being shaky cam in any of the Tomb Raider games. I really don't. No. I should actually use that. I should actually use that clip from Tomb Raider, from Shadow of the Tomb Raider. And I mentioned Tomb Raider because Square Enix is the publisher of the game. So I would assume they would have a say in with the developer of like, look, we need to do without the shaky cam. I don't know how that works, but you know. It's not well. Yeah, exactly. Well, Mika, you saw the video from Steve, right? With the video from Steve, I mean Steve said it best. There is it's not about trending the trending topic for me. This is about this needs to be a priority with all developers, in my opinion, and they really should be on that. They really should be on that. Fade to black. Your Outrider opens a door, takes 2 steps, fades to black. Why do we need this? There's a great song from Dire Straits called "Fade to Black." If you want to hear a really sweet, like almost film noir sort of sort of song, it's a great song. Dire Straits, baby, love me some Dire Straits. It's on the album Walk of Life. I think that was it. Walk of Life. It's the one where it had Money for Nothing. It had Walk of Life. It had all the. It was a really strong one. Brothers in Arms. That's the name of it. Brothers in Arms. That was the name of the album. I'm pretty sure that was the name of the album. Now I gotta check. If we didn't have DRM, I'd play a couple tracks for you, but unfortunately, not gonna happen. Okay, so let me just see here. Dire Straits, Sultan Swing, Walk of Life, Brothers in Arms. Yeah, Brothers in Arms. It was the 19. Oh God. Oh my God. Brothers in Arms, 85. 19. God damn it, I'm old. make sure I got the name of this one right too. And chat, for anybody watching, how you doing? If you're new to the stream, please make sure to say hello. Thank you very much for anyone that's following or just hanging out, just enjoying the music is provided by Harris Heller, and he is quite prolific when it comes to music. So yeah, it's been this is it's a pleasure to have you here with me. I'm the T Monster. You can call me T Monster, or Twitch Dad. And I am a published author in both science fiction, fantasy, and nonfiction. The books that you might know me for, apart from The Ministry of Peculiar Occurrences, which is a steampunk series I write with my wife Pip. You would know me for Podcasting for Dummies, Twitch for Dummies, and Discord for Dummies. I'm the author behind all three of those. So if you got any questions about writing, about what I'm currently working on, current projects, things of that nature, by all means, feel free to ask. That's why I'm here. There we go. Yeah, it is Doom Eternal. Okay, Doom Eternal. Yeah. Okay, great. I don't think there is any. Oh, okay, cool. There's no stealth mechanic, at least so far in the game where I'm at. No jump mechanic either. Yep. 90 minutes download. Time to go on the full game. All right. Good luck, Mika. Yeah. I think it's worth it. I do think it's worth it. Well, you might then it'll be waiting for you tomorrow. That's the way to look at it. Oh no. Oh, 4 classes. 4 classes. Devastator, Trickster. Pyromancer and Technomancer. Yeah, there you go. That's the way to look at it. Hard to believe I'm nearly at 1,500 words. It's just been flying by. It's been flying by. Whoa. No, you can't. No, you can't. We learned that the hard way, though, Mika. I'm sorry about that, but yeah, we learned that the hard way. My wife and my mom are both having a go at me right now. It's very cute. Yes. Yes, Randy. That is Voices by Veronica is Veronica Giger. And yep, that's her. That's her. Good friend of mine. Good friend of this stream. One of those people I dearly miss, and looking forward to Balticon next year, where we can actually get together in person. Absolutely. Very on its own. PlayStation, Xbox, and Stadia. Okay. All right, that's where I think I got All right. Let's see. 1,500 words. Yikes. All right. Hey, baby. You want to hear that? You want to hear the rough draft?
Yes. Hey, Benedict, I'm going to sit there.
That. The camera's not on you, by the way, but you can put him in the tree. But, oh, just give me a look like, what? do you guys do this? Why do you guys do this?
I want to steal your wool.
Hey. Hey.
Oh, stealing it.
Hey.
Outrage.
Outrage. Slow blinks and outrage. Slow blinks and outrage. Come here, hang on. No, you stay there. You stay there. You stay there. If I'd known he was asleep in there, I would have given him
A camera?
Camera.
He was sound asleep in there.
Love some streets, chat. So Randy just discovered that Voices by Veronica is Veronica Guigier from the Secret World Chronicles.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Randy didn't know that.
Today years old, huh?
Today years old. Okay, today I learned. Okay, so here's what I got.
That's what I said to Sonny about you. I said, you know how old your dad was when he discovered that curry is made up of multiple spices? And if you don't have it, you can just make it out of the spices that you have? She said, 50? And I said, no, yesterday years old.
Yesterday years old.
So now she knows.
Now she knows. Now you just got to teach her which ones. Okay, so here's what I've got. Hey everybody, it's time for a quick take on a video game that made quite an impact this weekend. Outriders, from the publishers behind the 2013 Tomb Raider reboot, Square Enix. And People Can Fly, the developers behind Gears of War Judgment, which now, knowing that People Can Fly are the same people that make Gears of War Judgment, that plays a lot into the look of it. This is less of a game review, more of first impressions, and more of first impressions on this new game. I'm going to go ahead and do that. First impressions. This is less of a game review and more of first impressions on this new game, which could be best described as a combination of my favorite video game, Destiny, and Doom Eternal. It's a full-on, in-your-face kind of experience, and I wanted to share a few thoughts on it. Outriders takes place within the 22nd century, set in a far corner of the galaxy. The planet Enoch serves as the new home and humanity's second chance in the universe. You are an Outrider, the vanguard for Earth's remaining souls. It's a simple mission you have: set up the foundation for a final exodus from the orbital platform harboring humanity and get colonies established. No pressure, right? But here's the thing about space travel. Space itself isn't trying to kill you. The planet you are trying to colonize most certainly will. Enoch, obviously in response to the memo it got from Earth about its environmental collapse and those behind it were en route, throws a lot at the Outriders and accompanying colonists. You like that line?
I like that. I just like Earth writing on the wall in its blood. No. Human.
Okay, so Enoch, obviously in response to the memo it got about Earth's environmental collapse and those behind it were en route, throws a lot at the Outriders and accompanying colonists. You think a simple fall back and regroup will be all you need to reconsider the landing site for humanity, but then you find yourself struck by what the scientists refer to as the anomaly. While it kills others, it alters you. It is decided, as an anomaly-fueled storm bears down on your position, it's better that you are put in cryo in order for someone to better understand what is going on. If that doesn't make things complicated enough for you, you wake up 31 years later to find the last hope for humanity has become something of an extended director's cut of Mad Max Fury Road. And just when you think your first day on this planet couldn't get any worse, you die. But good news, you come back with superpowers. Now, with the remnants of the...
I think you have superpowers at the beginning because she survives the storm that first time. I think that's the only reason she survives the rebar through her.
Well, yeah, but that's what... you die, but then you're given...
No, I think she already had the superpowers because that's why the rebar...
Doesn't kill you?
Doesn't kill you. Because I think otherwise she would have died. So you could say, your superpowers are activated or something, or... Because otherwise you would suspect that anyone that went out into the storm and died would automatically get superpowers, and they don't. There's something about her that she already... Because remember, the first time she sees the storm, she gets those flashbacks.
Yeah.
And her hand, when she touches the door, melts the metal.
Oh, that's right.
So she already has the superpowers.
Okay. So let's see. All right, so let me just tweak this then. Okay. Well then let me. All right. So then I'll
Just.
I'll just go.
You know,
ahead and
I'm acting the part of the person in the comments.
Yep. You're also my producer. So that's the other thing. You're also my producer.
Is this guy behind me? Hey, I'm sorry. I am going to leave this chair again in a minute. I'm just listening to that. I'm going to get the chair back. Okay. He's like, I don't leave you.
You sit on a throne of lies.
You sit on my throne.
That's my throne. All right. Okay. Now with the remnants of the human race, you, one of the last Outriders, sets, not set out. You set out. You set out to find if there is any hope left for humanity, as well as figure out these newfound powers of yours. There's also the eternal question asked throughout your collection of questions: where do I fit into this brave new world? So before I get into what I like about this game, let me focus on a couple of things that are not so stellar in this space opera adventure. While I have only just returned to gaming within the past 5 years, I feel like with the games I have been delving into, that I am able to judge the controls offered for my console of choice, PlayStation 4. PlayStation 5 hopefully coming soon. Games like The Last of Us, Tomb Raider, and Ghost of Tsushima offer controls that feel very intuitive and elegant. The Outlander setup is going to take some getting used to. I've been struggling with an odd reflex that triggers my melee at random times, but odd reflexes aside, the controls feel somewhat clunky. This is a moot point for PC players, as a simple remapping of a mouse and keyboard fixes that. On an Xbox or PC console, the problem is best solved by, quote, getting used to it, end quote. It's just something of a shock to the system after playing games with far more intuitive approaches. I'm missing a while. Then there's the issue of accessibility. As you may know, my Twitch stream is home of Blind Leads the Blind, a special gaming experience where I Sherpa Steve the Blind Gamer Sailor through Bungie's own space opera, Destiny. I'm a big believer in accessibility in gaming for all, which is why I can say without hesitation that the accessibility in Outriders is crap. The quick guide that takes you from where you need to go to your destination is handy, but is hardly compensation for how the game barely skirts the basics of accessibility. No better options for typeface size, which even for me who can game without glasses offers a challenge. No real options for contrast, no proper aim assist, and limited remapping for console controllers is just the start of a long list of shortcomings. Outriders is something of an exclusive game in the respects of accessibility. That's a shame.
Should you put that that's for the console version, because the PC...
Well, I said that.
Oh, you did.
I said this is a moot point because you can remap your mouse and keyboard.
Yes.
I said that, but with Xbox. You think I should take that section? This is a moot point. No, because the accessibility is still the same.
Yeah, but we haven't been able to look at what a PC version looks like.
Well, no, PC. When I said this is a moot point, when I talk about the controls,
Yeah.
it's a moot point for PC players, as simply remapping of mouse and keyboard fixes it. On an Xbox or PS4, you have to deal with it. And it's the same thing. No, the accessibility is the same on PC. Like, for example, I actually looked at the difference between the two typefaces. It's like an increase of 2 points.
2 points.
That's it. It's like when you switch your.
I think Ghost of Tsushima has 3 different size settings. So they're not 2 points between them.
Literally, yeah. I actually. Hey everyone, it's gonna rain here, and I knew before I give it. I tried to tell my mom, but she ignores me. Now she's gonna hit her.
I just got back from the yard. I planted the potatoes,
Oh, cool.
the tomato, and the peppers.
Cool.
Okay.
But yeah,
continue.
okay, continue. Another detail, and yes, it is a detail, that rips me out of gameplay is some odd choices with cinematography. There's this documentary-styled handheld camera that only accomplishes in giving me motion sickness. I don't care for it one bit, and it's aggravating that there's no option to turn that little artistic touch off. See above concerning accessibility if you want to know more.
See, that doesn't bother me at all. That doesn't bother me. Some people aren't going to be bothered by that.
Oh, apparently it's been an issue some people have brought up on Twitter.
Really? No,
Yeah.
I suppose we don't like
I don't
it.
think I need the concerning accessibility. Okay. Adding to this issue in this odd choice Adding to this issue is this odd choice of giving us animation where it isn't needed. A fade to black. Your outrider opens the door, takes 2 steps, fade to black. Why do we need this? There have been cut scenes I've been given that are 2 lines of dialogue. The fades to black take up as much time, if not more, than the cut scene itself. When compared to the sweeping landscapes and immersive nature of this world, these odd moments tend to rip me out of the flow of the action. Now, with all that being said, I would recommend you give Outriders an honest go. This game comes out of the box strong, unfolding a rich world before you. The storytelling is quite good, and it's something that keeps me coming back. Unlike other games like The Witcher 3, The Wild Hunt, or Cyberpunk 2077, the side quests feel more connected to the main storyline, whether they concern the anomaly itself, your own story because you've been asleep for over 3 decades and you've missed a lot, or the stories of those that remain. I've been really impressed with the writing, so yeah, Outriders does offer an amazing experience with the world you've been dropped into.
Yeah, I like the world.
As for the gameplay itself, this is truly one of the more aggressive games I've played. With its classes, you would think it's a game similar to Destiny, but it's more of a hybrid of Destiny. Oh, and let's see. I think I'll just take that out.
Yeah.
Okay. As for the game itself, this is truly one of the more aggressive games I've played. The more aggressively you play, the more you're rewarded in health. There is no stealth mechanic, at least so far in the game where I'm at. Unlike other combat and survival games that I've played, Outriders wants to put you in the thick of it. I'm guessing they're invisible loading screens where you transfer. They're invisible loading screens.
We understand what a loading screen is, but there's 2 loads.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
It's weird.
It's weird.
Because you open the door, you fade to black, you take 2 steps through the door, you fade to black, you go to then you go through.
And then you go through a loading screen.
I mean, I'm used to loading screens. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Pick one.
Yeah, pick one.
Just one.
But the other one is you've got all those lists of stuffs, and then you go. So who is this girl to you? Oh, I don't want to talk about it. Fade to black. What? I mean, literally, there was a scene last night where there were 2 lines of dialogue.
I don't want to talk about it.
I don't want to talk about it. It's like, dude, come on. What kind of bullshit is that? Okay.
Yeah.
Let me get back to this. Okay. As for the gameplay itself, this is truly one of the more aggressive games I've played. Let's see. Let's see. One.
Only by taking
There's two times I use aggressively right next to each other. So I'm trying to think of either.
You could say you only get health, regeneration when someone's dead. When you kill somebody.
Yeah.
No, you don't. No, it's also punching somebody.
It's just dealing damage.
Yeah, if you deal damage, then you get.
Okay, so this is what I got. I like that. I like that, Mika. I like that a lot. I don't think that is a I just want to make sure that is not. This is not to be. This is not to say that you meant to be offensive. I just want to make sure gung ho is not an offensive term. Origins of the term.
You gotta check these things these days.
You do. You have to. You have to now. Okay. Gung ho. Wikipedia. Okay. Gung ho is an English term with the current meaning of overly enthusiastic or energetic. It is thought to have originated from uh,
Oh, so it's,
catacatharsis,
yeah.
whatever that is, of Chinese. The linguist Albert Moe studied both the origin and usage of the term. He concluded the term is an Americanism that is derived from Chinese, but its several accepted American meanings have no resemblance whatsoever to the recognized meaning in the original language. The term was picked up by the United States Marine Corps. Mika, you're gonna love this. So are you. The term was picked up by United States Marine Corps Major Evans Carlson from his New Zealand friend, Rule Ali, one of the founders of the Chinese Industrial Cooperatives. Carlson explains in 1943, I was trying to build up the same sort of working spirit I'd seen in China, where all the soldiers dedicated themselves to one idea and worked together to put the idea over. I told the boys about it again and again. I told them of the motto of the Chinese cooperatives, gung ho. It means work together, work in harmony. Later, Carlson used gung ho as a motto during his unconventional command over the enthusiastic 2nd Marine Raider Battalion, leading the other Marines. Okay, well, it looks like it's a safe term to use. No one is saying that it's deemed offensive or anything.
No, it's an Americanization of a Chinese
Right.
phrase.
It's yeah. So this is what this is. I like this. It is a good substitute though. This is what Mika suggested. As for the gameplay itself, this is truly one of the more gung ho games I've played. The more aggressively you play, the more you are rewarded in health. There's no stealth mechanic, at least so far in the game where I am at. Unlike other combat and survival games that I've played, Outriders wants to put you into the thick of it. As I am a player that enjoys its moments of sneak, I miss the ability to sneak up on hostiles and thin the numbers. If, however, the numbers are overwhelming you, Outriders does offer you the ability to change world tiers at the cost of high-level gear. As Pip and I leveled up with our world tiers, we found the enemies a bit out of reach of our skill level. We scaled back our world tier difficulty, and as we gain confidence, we can then up to higher tiers, increasing the challenge without making the game feel imposing or worse, impossible. That kind of customization and flexibility is refreshing and a really nice touch. Finally, there are the Outriders class pursuits. You have 4 classes from which to choose: Devastator, Trickster, Pyromancer, and Technomancer. Each class offers a unique experience, and the skill trees each offers 3 unique destinations for each class. The abilities are slightly reminiscent of Destiny, yes, but they also feel very unique in their own right. The Trickster manipulates time. The Devastator calls on earth magic. The Technomancer creates from surrounding scrap metal weapons of destruction. The Pyromancer commands fire. It's a fascinating and fun journey in discovering what you can do and how to best apply your talents. And through co-op features, you find how to make different classes work best together. Pip and I have already come up with a very few nice wombo combos between her Devastator and my Technomancer. The game has...
Popsicle!
Yeah, the popsicle. The popsicle is what we call when I freeze somebody and then Pip does the impale where earth roots come out of the ground and it's terrible. The popsicle. We call that the popsicle. This game is a very unique... and I wanted to say... Additionally, the skill tree...
This is turning into a long take rather than a short take. I'm just...
Oh, I know. Feels manageable as opposed to other games where the skill tree... Where the tree appears impossible to complete. Okay. Additionally, the skill tree feels manageable, and as opposed to other games where the tree appears impossible to complete. This game has a very Outriders. Let's just say that. Would you tell my mom to stop dogging on me?
It's not. It's Paul.
Oh, okay.
He's actually talking about Outriders.
Okay. So Outriders has a very unique look and feel all its own, and even with the learning curve, it's been a delight to play, especially with the wife. It is a terrific experience on your own, but it's even better when you're running with friends. Although... All right, just take a breath, hon. Veronica approves the popsicle. She approves of that.
Popsicle, yeah.
You need to see it when you need to see it. You need to see it though, because it's kind of cool because you see the guy go, whoosh, and then flunk. It's popsicles up. And then I say this. Okay, so Outriders has a very unique look and feel all its own, and even with the learning curve, it's been a delight to play, especially with a wife. It is a terrific experience on your own, but it's even better when running with friends. Although I've got to wonder about this whole you die but then you come back with superpowers thing. I mean, who in their right mind would ever get behind a game with such a ridiculous premise? And then I'm going to put in a clip of me and Steve playing Destiny. I'll be like, fine, you got me on that one.
I think this is turning into a long form.
Yeah, no. I got to tweak this. I've got to tweak this because I looked at my Zack Snyder one, and my Zack Snyder one, the one with the Justice League cut was 500. It was just under 500 words. Wait, is it 500 words? Let me just double check that. Now, granted, I had clips in that. Yeah, so I had 642 words for the quick take on the Snyder cut. And this is currently sitting at just shy of 1,500. So I'm going to have to do some editing here. I am going to have to do some editing. But it is 5:15. Are we doing movie night tonight?
I thought we would, but I don't know if you don't feel like it.
No.
Pizza.
No. What was there a certain movie you wanted to watch?
I was thinking either Mad Max Fury Road or The Mummy. They're both good movies.
Wow. Mad Max Fury Road or The Mummy. Jeez. Those are two good choices, chat. Those are two good choices. Hey, Benny. Looks like you're on the wrong side of the river. God. He was so good in that. The first time I saw The Mummy, chat, I did not care for it. And it was because I was just having a really bad day. I had a really bad day. And then I watched The Mummy 2, The Mummy Returns. And I remember thinking, holy shit, this is awesome. And I'm like, why did I not like The Mummy? So I did a rewatch of The Mummy, and I'm like, there's nothing wrong with this movie. This movie's fine. This movie's great. What's my problem? I think I was just in a bad mood.
So, I think I've found something that you need to see.
What?
It's not The Mummy. There is a kid. Oh, God, a kid. He's a trombonist.
Okay.
And I think he's a young man. He's probably in his early 20s.
All right.
And he's apparently been on TikTok doing sound effects. He surprises his mum around the house with sound effects using his trombone. So whoop, you gotta see it. It's
interesting.
What?
Oh, just DC. DC does just when claimants can file for weekly benefits online by phone or mail. Like mail, like physical mail.
Somebody said you might be able to file today, so I think you should have a look as well.
Yeah. All right.
Might have to call. God.
I might have to sit on the phone tomorrow and call. Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah. Even Randy's like, ooh, Fury Road or The Mummy? Ooh, why not both?
I mean, yeah, we will show her both.
Yeah, eventually.
Which do you feel like tonight? It's
Let's keep it light. Let's do The Mummy. Let's do The Mummy tonight. The Mummy will be good tonight. Yeah, The Mummy will be good tonight. I think I preferred The Mummy Returns over The Mummy. I mean, I love The Mummy, but The Mummy Returns I think was way more swashbuckle and way more fun. And also we got to see The Rock.
true, but there's more librarian content.
That's true. Oh, that's the one where she goes, "Hi, I'm a librarian." Okay, The Mummy it is. So we'll watch The Mummy. All right. Are you ready to make pizza or?
Yes.
Okay.
I need to go and someone needs to go and take it out of the fridge, and I am exhausted. I pulled my back a little bit. So, are you done?
Then I guess I will.
We should wrap up and go.
Yeah. What do you mean? What's this we crap? I mean,
Help me with-
Yeah, okay. I mean, I was gonna say it's
I
not.
got you a vaccine. What more do you want? Everybody's getting shots this month.
Yep.
All
Yep.
the cats are getting a shot.
Cats are getting shots.
You're getting 2 shots. I'm getting a shot, and hopefully Sonny's getting a shot.
You get a vaccine, and you get a vaccine, and you get a vaccine. All right. Just make sure.
Yes, but we're gonna be in opposite houses. Oh. But this
So long as we're not in house. So long as we are not in house anti-vax.
Yeah, have you seen the?
I saw the thing that Savin put up there. Yeah, it was effing brilliant. Effing brilliant.
Well, we'll be able to explain the complete. Okay, I'm gonna.
See, now here's the thing. Spirit Air. There's a headline here. Spirit Airlines is facing backlash after a video appears of a show of a flight attendant attempting to remove a family of 4 that allegedly include a pregnant mother and a child with special needs off an aircraft because their 2-year-old child was not wearing a mask. I'm sorry, but
I don't know. What are the rules?
well, if the rules on Spirit Air is you gotta wear a mask, then you wear an effing mask.
That's true. I know in Virginia, kids under 2 are exempt because. But you know what? I've seen very young kids wearing masks, and they're not complaining.
And they're not complaining. And usually the kids wearing the kids mask, they got hard mask fashion.
Yeah.
They really do.
I mean, I'm like, if a 4-year-old can wear a mask.
Yeah, then you can wear a mask, bucko. I had some issues this week, chat, with people not wearing masks, and man, it was rough.
Every day that we went anywhere last week, there was an asshole without a mask.
Yep.
And we're not just talking
It's-
about families.
Yeah.
It's family
Yeah,
groups.
families.
You're not
Families.
telling me every one of those people had a.
These were teenage kids too. They knew better. They effing knew better. So,
Serena was very upset that there was young.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, her generation.
yeah, her
is
generation,
supposed to be the great savior of us
the
all.
the woke generation, I guess.
And
But
I guess she's
jeez.
horrified to learn that they're not all.
I know, right? All right, chat. We're gonna go on ahead and I didn't mean to go down that shaking a fist at the clouds, but there it is.
Man, those are clouds.
All right, let's see who's on right now. Oh, I think that is only right. Okay, so we're gonna make this the night raid. We're going to raid Damn It to Hell, and the reason we're raiding Damn It to Hell, he's playing Outriders. So if you want to see Outriders in action, this is the guy I want to send you to, because he's really good people. Hey everybody, thank you all so much for all the support you showed this channel today by just coming in, hanging out with me. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for them bits, them tips, them subs, them hosts, them auto hosts. And as far as when you will see me again, you will see me tomorrow for Titan Tuesday. We are also doing a special Outriders Warlock, not Warlock Wednesday. I'm doing Warlock Wednesday morning. And then Wednesday night, Pip and I will be back. We're going to do Philippus Freaky Friday on Wednesday. And it's because I'm going to get my shot in Richmond. I'm going to get my first Moderna shot in Richmond, so I'm pretty stoked about that. But anyway, everybody, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I really do appreciate it. When this will go live, I will let everybody know. If it doesn't go live Tuesday, it will go live Wednesday. But thank you, everybody, for being here. I really do appreciate it. You all take care now. Peace.